Hey, come here. Hey, take your hands out of your pocket, bro. Take your hands out of your pocket, bro. Take your hands out of your pocket. It's not a gun, bro. Hey, drop it! 5-7, officer needs help, shots fired, officer.
Cam footage from July 18th has just been revealed. Los Angeles police officers were called by residents who said there was a transient black man brandishing a handgun. So they show up and they figure this must be a dangerous situation. Until, as you can see, probably you get replayed there to the side here. The next officer says, "It's not a gun, bro." From that point, why is that officer's gun still out? Is his life still in danger? Does he not trust his fellow officer? As you saw, seconds later, he was shot multiple times in the back. By the way, that gun thing, it's actually a car part. It's the latch when it comes to maybe a trunk or the door of a car, and it has a shape to it that maybe you could assume is a gun until someone says, "That's not a gun, bro." Let's watch that part again.
It's not a gun, bro. Hey, drop it! 5-7, officer needs help, shots fired.
So a lot of times when cops shoot, actually every time cops shoot, they say they feel their life was in danger and the person was coming to attack them. This man was shot in the back multiple times. And after a very calm partner of his said, "That's not a gun, bro." Usually when I'm excited and scared and worried for my life, I don't say, "That's not a gun, bro," as calmly as that officer did. Anyway, let's go into details of this victim of this situation. His name is Jermaine Petit. He's 39 years old and he was handcuffed at the scene and taken to the hospital in stable condition. He was later arrested on 2 outstanding felony warrants for resisting an officer and assault with a deadly weapon upon an officer. On July 20th, police asked a district attorney to charge him with 2 counts of brandishing a replica firearm. A replica firearm. Of course, LAPD was trying to figure out ways to control this whole narrative before this. Again, this was back in July, and we just now saw the body cam footage now. This is the footage that they also put out, taken by a neighbor, where you can hear them saying, "Where is the item?" near the end of this. Watch this.
Jesus Christ, you had him on the ground for so long. Where's the ambulance?
Ambulance is on the way.
It's interesting you can get 15 cops here, but you can't get an ambulance? 1 paramedic? You can get 15 cops here first?
We already called the ambulance. We don't control how fast they get.
You guys all standing around watching them bleed out.
You see them working on them, dude.
They're saying keep your eyes open. They're not working on him.
Guys, where's the guy? Hey, can you tell everyone to start locking a car lock?
Where's the item? Where's the item? Not where's the gun? Where's the item? Maybe they call guns items in police speak. There's another screenshot from what the LAPD also did release there when they want to point out suspect holding what appears to be a gun after what appears to what we've heard his partner, another officer on the scene saying, "That's not a gun, bro." Again, just ignore all the real stuff that comes from this. Again, Petit survived. He was a homeless man with all these outstanding warrants and was holding a car part. Therefore, he was shot in the back 3 times. Just another day in Los Angeles.
Don't call the cops. I don't know how to say this, but don't call the cops. They are not going to protect you. They're gonna kill someone who is innocent. It seems like this gentleman managed to survive. But that neighbor was absolutely right. They're not helping him actually survive. They're telling him to keep his eyes open. They're not even, are they like applying pressure? The whole thing's disgusting. But I can't, you know what you can do? You can talk to him. Just because he's unhoused doesn't mean he's going to attack you. Doesn't mean, right, like he's a danger to you. You could ask him, "How you doing? You okay? That's not a gun, is it?" Whatever it is, right? Like, you be brave, because cops aren't brave. Cops will shoot someone in the back when they're not being attacked, and nothing's gonna happen to them. That's what, 100%. Nothing's gonna happen. happen because we criminalize the homeless, because we criminalize the mentally ill, because we're not addressing any of those root causes. And this is okay. This is what happens. This is the collateral damage for a failed city.
They figure that the folks who may be called will be okay with this because I'm on the neighborhood apps and all those, and I see how much people talk about the transients running through our neighborhoods. Yes, and it's frustrating, and when people break into your garbage out front or whatever it is that happens to your house, I get it. I've had things stolen from my place before, so it's frustrating. And the thing is, the cops will show up and go, well, they called us here and they're sick of this guy here, so we can shoot him for any reason possible. No one's gonna be upset. They seemed a little bit flustered that the folks came out and were mad about what they did. I guess they expected a hero's welcome as they're standing over a guy bleeding in the street. By the way, there was more changes to what they could probably try to characterize this whole situation as, because anger was flaring up at this virtual community meeting several weeks later about this incident. And it was cut short after a police captain referred to the device that everyone knows was not a gun at that point, that Petit was carrying as a non-functioning firearm. A non-functioning firearm. Okay, it's a latch it's a car part, but it's a non-functioning firearm when we want to make sure that we need to get away with this situation and evoke our qualified immunity. That is the #1 issue when it comes to police officers, I guess. As you said, another day in policing.